Hey guys, so as most of you probably already know, I have recently been on the hunt for new beauty subscription services since I canceled my Ipsy last month, and a company recently reached out to me and asked me if I would be interested in reviewing their beauty subscription, and I thought it was perfect timing since I am already looking for new ones to try out. And the company I'm going to be reviewing today is called Scent Trunk, and I just want to say that just because I was sent this for review, it doesn't influence my opinion at all. I'm always going to be 100% honest with you guys, and you know that if I don't like something about a product or whatever, then I'm going to share that with you. So just a little bit of a warning, the intro to this video is going to probably be a little bit long just because I want to tell you guys a little bit more about the subscription service. So like I said, it is called Scent Trunk and it is a fragrance subscription box. They started off as just a men's subscription service, but they recently, I think just last month, started offering a women's subscription as well. And currently they offer a monthly and a seasonal subscription service as well. And they have one for women, men, and then they also have like a unisex one. So if you're open to trying different fragrances, that's pretty cool too. And the whole idea behind this brand is that they only kind of send out niche fragrances. It makes this a little bit more unique. Basically, niche fragrances are more unique and more kind of individual. They're not fragrances that you can just go out and find at any old department store. With niche fragrance companies, there is usually a lot more attention to detail. The fragrances are often made in like small batches and they tend to use higher quality ingredients, so they tend to be a little bit longer lasting and a little bit more kind of powerful on your skin, which is really great. So basically, niche fragrance brands are perfect for anyone who's kind of sick of smelling like everyone else, you know, like you're not gonna find any like flower bomb in this box. So the price for their monthly service is $15 a month, and I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that I was like, wow, that's pretty expensive for the amount of product you are getting. But like I said, these are high quality fragrances. With lots of them you don't need as much as you would with a regular fragrance, like 1 or 2 sprays and you're pretty much good to go because they are gonna last a lot longer due to that higher quality of ingredients. And the whole kind of idea is that in each box you are supposed to get enough fragrance to last you for the entire month. So that was kind of cool. And I was able to get you guys a coupon code if you do want a discount, if you want to try this out for yourself and you want a little bit of a discount on your first box. You can use the code SARI25 for 25% off your first box, which I'll of course have it linked down below where you can sign up and everything like that. But yeah, so much like other subscription services, when you sign up for Scent Trunk, they have a little kind of quiz that you take at the beginning to kind of tell them a little bit about your kind of preferences for fragrance. And I like that their quiz was a lot more detailed than for like Ipsy or Birchbox, since it is more tailored just to fragrances. They have you like rate different like scent families and your preference on them. And there's even like a little comment section at the end of the survey where you can list fragrances that you're already currently wearing, so they can get a better idea of what kind of fragrances you're actually going to like. So I'm really interested to see how that kind of level of personalization actually comes through in my box. So I have pretty high hopes for this because I do consider myself quite picky with fragrances. Like I know what I like, and I'm really excited to see just how customized it is, because I've talked before about how I don't like getting fragrances in like Birchbox and things like that, because with Birchbox there's no like level of customization to the fragrances you're getting when you receive them. Like they just throw in whatever, they don't care what your preferences are for fragrance, you just get what everyone else is getting, and I never end up liking them. So I just think this box is a really cool idea. But enough talking, we're gonna actually get into this and open it up now. So I've been holding it up. As you can see, this is the packaging. It did come packaged in just like a plain white envelope, which I was kind of like, oh, that's weird, just because I expected it to come in like a bubble envelope or something a little bit more protective, but nothing was broken. It just says Scent Trunk and has their little tree logo there, which I really like. So then when you open it up, this is what it looks like. So you get 3 little cards for each of your fragrances here, and it has some info and everything about them on the back, which I'll get into in a second. And then you also get like a little pouch as well where all your fragrance samples are stored. So this is what they look like when you take them out. Sorry if that's kind of hard to see. That's what they look like. Like I said, it is a small amount of perfume that you are getting for the money, I think. So like I said, I wanted to total up the actual value of this, which I'll be sharing at the end. This one doesn't have a size on it, but I'm guessing this is 3 ml. Then I also have one that is 2 ml and one that is 1.2 ml as well. So pretty small sizes. Also the inside of the box has their tree logo as well, which I thought was a nice little touch. So the first fragrance we're going to smell is called City Love, and it is by a brand called Duetto. I'm sorry if I'm butchering any names here. But yeah, so this is the card that it comes with. It has the image there, and then also a ton of really great info on the back. Like it has a quick description of the fragrance. It has the top, middle, and base notes. And then it has the time of day that it's most suited for, the lasting power, and then the sillage. I'm not sure how to actually pronounce that, but it's basically like how strong it's going to be, like how much other people are going to smell it on you, kind of. So City Love says it's romantic and sensual, rose infused with luxurious oriental woods. So I'm not sure how I'm going to love this. The notes are lemongrass, violet, rose, geranium, agarwood, and patchouli. So there's some notes that I like in there and some that I don't. So I'm going to start off just by spraying this on the card in case I don't like it, and I don't want to end up with like all of these on at once. Ooh. Okay, so right off the bat, it's quite musky and heavy. I actually don't mind it. It actually smells quite a bit like the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black, which is one of my favorite fragrances. That's definitely what it's reminding me of. I definitely agree with the like sensual description. It is very musky and it is quite strong. So it says this is a nighttime fragrance, which I would definitely agree. It has pretty good lasting power, and it's also supposed to be fairly strong as well. I'm definitely smelling the patchouli and the rose, which are both notes that I actually really like. So I didn't think I would love this fragrance, but I'm actually really liking it. It's definitely heavier and a little bit more floral than the Nirvana Black. I can really smell the rose in it now, definitely. I think I actually really like this fragrance. It's probably one that I would wear more in the fall and winter time, but I think this is definitely something that I would wear. Okay, so this next one I'm kind of confused about. On the card it says it is from the brand Olympic Orchids, and it is the Golden Cattleya fragrance. But then on the actual bottle from this brand, it says Sakura, so I'm not sure if they gave me the wrong fragrance or something like that. I hope it's not, because this one sounds like something I'll actually really like. The notes are honey. Honey is actually in the top, middle, and base notes, and then also vanilla and musk, and I really like kind of sweet honey scents, so I'm hoping it's the right one. The little description said it also has orange fruit, orange blossoms, pollen, and cream soda. And it says it's supposed to smell like late afternoon sunshine. Ooh, that really smells like pollen. It's like sticking your face in like fresh flowers. I really can't tell if this is supposed to be the same fragrance. I was expecting it to be sweeter, so I think it might be the wrong fragrance, but I'm not 100% sure. So this one is supposed to be a daytime fragrance, has really good lasting power, and it's fairly strong as well. I don't know how I feel about this one. It really does smell like pollen. It's really interesting. And it definitely has like a certain kind of like green note to it. It's definitely extremely unique. Like I've never smelled anything like this fragrance before. I'm gonna have to come back to that one because I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it right now. So we're gonna move on to the third and final fragrance in the box. And this one is from Note Fragrances, and it is the Orchid Noir fragrance. So this one says, at night, the Caribbean sea went black with only the glimpses of lights off the boats below. Spices intertwined with the flowers, waters, and mountain air. In this moment, the earth became a part of us and we became a part of it. The fragrance begins with notes of cinnamon and fig as it unwinds into blackcurrant, carnation, vetiver, and patchouli. And it also says notes of dark cocoa linger in the scent trail. It says this is a nighttime fragrance and has pretty good lasting power as well. I wonder if they would ever put on here that it doesn't have good lasting power. Ooh, that's really strong. It's definitely like more of an oriental fragrance, which typically isn't my favorite. It's very strong as well, like definitely a very powerful fragrance. Like as soon as I sprayed it, it like engulfed me. I definitely smell the cinnamon at first, like it has kind of like a spicy kind of like tingly feeling in my nose. And then it's like a little bit more floral. It's very interesting. It's definitely unique. I don't know if this is one I would wear once again. The more I smell it, it just becomes like heavier and heavier, so I'm not totally sure how I feel about that one. I thought it would definitely be lighter because it says flowers, waters, and mountain air, so I definitely thought it would be a little bit lighter and fresher. It's definitely more heavy and, like I said, kind of like oriental and florally. I don't think I'm in love with this one. I don't think that would be something I would wear. So back to the Golden Cattleya fragrance from Olympic Orchids, or at least that's what I think I'm smelling here. This one, it's really interesting. It smells honestly like walking through like the produce section at the supermarket, like when you can smell like the pollen from the flowers and the like fresh, crisp kind of like vegetables. I'm really thinking this isn't the same fragrance as it actually is here because I was expecting it to be way, way sweeter. I will probably try this one on though at some point. It is very strong. One thing though with fragrances, especially fragrances like this that tend to use more like botanical ingredients and essential oils, they do change a lot on your skin. So definitely something that you have to wear to really see if you're going to like them. So yeah, I think all in all, I would wear at least 2 of these fragrances for sure. I'm still kind of confused if this was actually the right fragrance that they included or if it was the wrong one since it's not labeled with the same name. Like I said, I have to kind of wear them on my skin and see what I think. Right as of right now, I'm not like in love with any of them. Like I don't want to go out and immediately buy the full sizes, but that's what's cool about this subscription service. You get the chance to kind of wear them for a little while and see what you think. Okay, so now for the total value of these fragrances. I totaled this up with my boyfriend because I'm not good at math. I wouldn't be able to do this on my own. That's why I did it ahead of time. So the total value is $10.20 for these 3 fragrances, which honestly isn't too bad. Like when I look at small sizes like this, I don't think it's going to be that much value. But that's not too bad. Like I said, it is $15 for the monthly subscription box. So I'd say all in all, it was worth it. It was definitely a fun box to try. I think some of the fragrances were like a little bit off for my personal taste, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Like I'm definitely happier with these scents and fragrances that I've gotten in like Birchbox and everything. And I like that they're definitely more unique. Like I know that if I wear these, I'm not going to smell like anyone else. So yeah, once again, I will have the link down below where you can sign up, as well as the details for my coupon code. Like I said, it's 25% off, so your first box would be, I think, like $11.25 or something like that. Like I said, I'm bad at math, so I'm sorry if that's wrong. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this, and if you are interested in trying out a subscription service like this, and if you think it's worth it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as well if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.